All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So this weekend is the Yamamoto Pro in Italy. The show just 1 week after the Olympia. Men's open bodybuilding. They've got classic physique. They've got men's physique, the whole 9 yards. And this was supposed to be like the Olympia 2.0. They advertised a pretty hefty poster featuring Sean Roden, featuring Rolly Winkler, William Bonac, Big Ramy, Cedric McMillan, kind of implying that these guys would be competing here. But they just released the actual scorecards for this show. And again, I want to mention there's a $70,000 grand prize for this show, which is quite a bit of prize money, quite a bit of incentive for a guy that is already in shape at the Olympia to come just a week later and try to win $70,000. And honestly, based on this scorecard, it's going to be an extremely weak lineup. So someone's going to walk away with a very easy $70,000. And that's the focus of this video, is I just don't understand why you wouldn't compete in this show. I don't understand why, William Bonac, Dexter Jackson, Hadi Chupin, any of those guys, I don't understand why they wouldn't want to do this show. But more specifically, Big Ramy. I thought for sure when this list came out, Big Ramy's name was going to be at the top of the list. He was going to be all over this competition. Just a week ago, right before the Olympia, he posted a posing video where he looked to be in a really good shape, for Big Ramy at least. He looked to be pretty conditioned. He looked to be very close to a show. And this show would have been a massive opportunity for Big Ramy. Like I said, I think Big Ramy's smartest move, because sitting out the Olympia this year, I think was a terrible decision for Big Ramy. I think he's running out of time to really make a name for himself. And the time that he's going to actually win the Olympia, the time where his name is in that conversation as being a top 3 guy, I think that time is running out. I think he should have been taking advantage of as many opportunities to compete at the Olympia as possible before his career is over. And I think for Big Ramy, his best bet as far as competing in the 2020 Mr. Olympia, next year's Mr. Olympia, would be to qualify as quickly as possible, as early in the season as possible, so he can take the rest of the year, the rest of the season, to do whatever he wants and prepare himself however he needs to for that next year's Mr. Olympia, so he can have no excuses, no injuries, no obligations to compete in other shows right before the Olympia like the Tampa Pro. This show would have been perfect, this Yamamoto Pro in Italy. Not only could he qualify for the Olympia by winning this show, he would get a pretty decent caliber of competition there. Some kind of big names will be there. There's a pretty big prize money incentive at this show. And he's already in shape based on the guest posing video that we've seen. Or not the guest posing, but just the posing video that he posted. So I have no idea why Big Ramy wouldn't jump in a show like this. So here's the lineup that you've got. Tell me Big Ramy, the way he's been looking lately, wouldn't just easily win or easily be top 2 in this lineup and at least get some good points here for the Olympia next year. And by the way, there will only be, it appears, 8 competitors. And only 2 guys from the Olympia are showing up here in Men's Open. Stan De Longo, or Longu, I always pronounce his name wrong, from Classic Physique is making his Men's Open bodybuilding debut here. But other than that, Rolly Winkler and Lucas Osladil are the only 2 guys from the Olympia stage that will be competing at this show. Nathan Diasher, who was Olympia qualified, but had to miss the Olympia due to some legal obligations, he'll be here. But basically, there's only 3 guys that could even remotely give Big Ramy a run for his money. I don't understand why Big Ramy's not doing it. This would have been the perfect opportunity for him, looking how he looks now. Even if he's 90%, even if he's 85% in this lineup, he could at least get 2nd or 3rd. I mean, 3rd would be a stretch. He would be 2nd in this lineup. Probably the only guy that would beat Big Ramy would be Rolly. I don't know, man. I was really hyped for this show. Now I'm really disappointed to see kind of the weak lineup, the lack of guys from the Olympia. It's just 1 week after the Olympia. A lot of guys, you have only had to hold on to your shape for a week to come to this show and win $70,000. And I think a lot of guys really missed an opportunity here. But personally, I think Big Ramy missed the biggest opportunity by not competing here. I think he definitely should have done this show. And there's no reason in my mind why he shouldn't have or couldn't have. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And as always, Nick Strength and Power signing out.